I wanted to share some strategies for you on how to best avoid books with fake LSAT questions because there are a lot of books out there, both on Amazon and in your local bookstore, that use fake LSAT questions because they don't want to pay the licensing fee to LSAC. One of these books, actually one of the most popular on Amazon, which I also happen to think has a bunch of fake reviews in it, says they have practice test questions for LSAC's law school admission test. And what they fail to tell you is that these are not real questions. They're fake, they're completely unrealistic, and they contain tons of mistakes. But if you're studying, you might not be able to tell the difference. So one thing you could do is look to see if they reference the month and year in which this test was administered, or they have a number associated with it. Most books that use real LSAT questions will tell you the month and year that the questions were administered, and they'll also tell you the prep test number. So most books will have an exam from the 40s or the 50s, or maybe even more recent if they're using real LSAT questions. But again, they will tell you the month, year, as well as the prep test number. They'll give you those citations. Also look to the claims the book makes on its cover or in the description, as well as the Amazon reviews. Those are your best indication. You also want to, if possible, if you're not sure, you could Google a couple of keywords from the question or Google a sentence from the question in quotes, and you'll see it referenced on various forums or message boards or explanations. And so you'll see people discussing it, and then that way you'll know it was a real LSAT question. You'll figure out the citation from there. But if it doesn't come up anywhere or it comes up in other contexts, it might not be real. Sometimes people use GMAT or GRE questions for some reason to study for the LSAT and vice versa. I wouldn't recommend you go to other exams. You don't need to. There's nearly 100 real exams available, and those exams are actually the best investment you can make in your LSAT studying. So use real LSAT prep tests. They're available in books of 10 for about $20 each or so. There's no reason to go to books that contain fake questions when they'll likely confuse you due to their errors. Maybe they're just completely unrealistic, or maybe they contain errors where there's multiple right answers or no right answers, and you don't want to put yourself through that headache. There's no reason to stress yourself out unnecessarily when there's nearly 100 real exams that you can study from. And if you want more, of course, there's the Juno 7 LSAT for free on LSAC's website. There's the LSAT India exams, and I've actually written my own unofficial questions that I guarantee you contain no mistakes if you're looking for more. But I would not go to books like the one I referenced at the beginning of this video where there's fake questions and fake reviews. Steer clear of that sort of thing. If you have any questions as to whether a book contains real questions or not, feel free to reach out and I'll do my best to help you figure it out. And anyway, I wish you all the best. Feel free to reach out if you need anything at all, and happy studying.